Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Ray and you've decided to come on a budget venture with me. So thanks so much for joining. I can't wait to hear from you guys and see how your monthly budgets are going along. And yeah, I just appreciate, I know my channel is really small, but I appreciate for the folks that decide to come along and help me figure this all out. So let's see. Yeah, if you're new here, I have a family of 4. It's my partner and I and our 2 kids, and we are relatively new to budgeting. I've been fiddling around with it for a few months, and I keep on changing my spread because I just can't figure out what works the best for me. I just use a binder with these sort of like clear inserts and put tabs on them, and then I just keep it all organized that way. That's kind of what makes sense for me the most. I'm not really looking to invest in anything expensive or fancy, but I do want to keep it simple, and I think I'm just struggling with how to keep it simple and accessible and be able to make all the calculations I want to. But that was a long ramble. So feel free to link if you guys have created some of your own budget pages. Feel free to link information on how I can check those out. I know a lot of you folks have Etsy shops, so I'd love to check those out. Anyway, what I've got going on for my November monthly budget. I do a zero-based budget, but I zero it out at the end of the month because I don't know exactly what our paychecks are going to be. We're paid hourly, both of us, and it fluctuates from week to week and month to month. So in this red marker, I just said, this is what I'm generally expecting. And if it's been already written in black in the income area, that means that the paycheck has already been received. I say black or blue, I guess, in this area, but the red indicates what I expect. So the rollover, if you saw my last video, we have to roll over a lot of money this month because of a dental procedure coming up. So we rolled over $1,550. So that leaves us with $6,230 to allocate this month. However, our paycheck, the only money that we're actually making this month, is $46.80 about. So I've already filled this out just so this video isn't super long, but I'll go through it with you. So a major change for us this month is our mortgage and rent. I'm not exactly sure that this is what we'll be paying, but we are trying to purchase. And this is what I'm projecting in the coming weeks. If not month, we will get a real number for this. And so same thing with electricity, might be more. I upped our propane because I expect that to be more. Internet's going to stay the same. Our phone bills are going to stay the same. Health insurance should stay the same, as well as car insurance. Life insurance is still the same. And then we have our subscriptions here. And then childcare, because my kids are at home learning and I need some childcare coverage so I can go to work. So that's there. That's a big expense that we weren't really anticipating for this year, but there it is. And then we have our kids allowance and the adult allowance. So let me see if I can find last month my totals for, I apologize for this being so. Last month, as you can see, I was using a different worksheet, but sideways here, my budgeted totals for bills and expenses were $13.63, and this month it is $23.85.
These are different kinds. See this one. See this one's a different.
Oh, I do.
This one's.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Just kiddos wanted to show me some cool stuff about Legos. So where was I? Anyway, I guess what I was saying is that our total expenses for our bills this coming month and for the foreseeable future are going to be $1,000 more than they used to be. So that is really going to influence our ability to save money. And that's just the reality as of now. So I should probably start thinking about a side hustle. But anyway, I'm going to go to the variable expenses. I had to lower our food budget just to make the other numbers work. So food budget is at $625. I feel like that's a really doable budget for a family of 4. It's just we tend to spend a lot of money on food. Eating out is just at $75, gas $160, household miscellaneous $150, and unbudgeted $75. These are all our normal numbers. So we've got $10.85 there. And then our other expenses, we've got the dental bill coming up, and then the rollover for next month. I was gonna roll over $150, and I made a note for why. Oh, I know, because we're gonna take a day or 2 off for Christmas, and if I don't have to use my time off, I don't want to. So I was just gonna cash flow a little mini vacation, not a vacation, but pay for myself for not working at least part of that time. So that's why that's there. So $1150 is the total there. So our running total is so far is $46.20, and you see our paycheck total $46.80. That's close. This is why we rolled over so much money. And then to get to our sinking funds, we've got $695 planned in our cash sinking funds and $790 for the bank, giving us a total of $1485 for our sinking savings funds, and the overall budget is $6105. So hopefully we'll have a little bit left over, but with the food budget down, this dental bill, I don't know what's going to happen. And like I said, I don't know about the mortgage either. So there's a lot of unknowns in our budget. Now, I didn't yet fill out our cash funds. So I'm going to take out our sinking funds. So I'm going to take this out and fill it out quickly with you all. So let me zoom us in. So we'll start with the cash funds. As I said before, the total for this is going to be $695. And so I revamped this whole sheet. And so we'll see how it works for me this month, and next month you might see something different. But for now, I'm just going to look at my cheat sheet really quickly. Okay, so I'll just go over the budgeted numbers. So for, this is in the wrong place. There we go. Okay, so for gifts and giving, we are going to budget $30. And in parentheses here, I'm going to put $20 of that. Oh, you guys can't even see, sorry. $20 of that. $30 is going to gifts and special birthdays and special event type gifts. And then $10 of this is going to go towards donations. Clothing, we are doing the normal $75, and kids get the normal $75 this month. Entertainment gets the $75. I lowered it from $100 because we're not using this for eating out anymore. Birthday gets the normal $50. Holidays, I'm a little bit behind in my holiday savings, so we're just bulking this one up. So that's going to get $210, and all of that is going to Christmas, and none of it's going to the other holidays right now. Garden is going to get its usual $40. Outdoor and electronics. Oh wait, outdoor is getting its usual $25. Electronics would be getting $25, but I forgot to put in the extra $50 that I was supposed to last month, so it's getting $75. Laundry, I'm lowering this month to $40 because we still have some funds in there. This child care fund gets nothing, and this travel fund gets nothing. And I'll probably, should I go ahead and write in our beginning balances also for you guys? What do you think? I think I'll do that at the end when we close out the month later. So you add those all up, and it's $695. Now we're going to go to the bank savings. I'm not sure if we can fit the whole thing in here. Okay, so these are in the bold, these are the funds that I have in the bank, and so they're also subdivided within each fund. I have to track how much money we have in each of these things. So for the house, we're doing our normal 200, and hopefully we'll be able to send more at the end of the month. And how that breaks down is 45 in our insurance, 45 to repairs, and then I apologize if it's super loud upstairs because we've got some Lego toy creations happening. But moving costs is going to be 110. I know this is confusing, but this repair category is going to get nothing, and down payment is also getting nothing. For car, we're doing the usual 150, and I think how I'm breaking this down this month is 60 to maintenance, 18 goes every month to registration, 12 goes every month to AAA, and then new car, I was just going to do 60 here as well. And then kids camp is going to get its usual 165, and the camp gets 150, and back to school, which is just like school supplies really, is 15, and then nothing for extracurricular because the kids aren't really doing anything right now. Child care, I know this might seem like a little funny to you guys how I do this, but child care, I will be removing $175 to put towards our child care costs. So that's how I track that. Vacation might be one of the last months that we're able to plan to put money in for vacation, but we've got $100 here. Medical, we're not putting anything in this month because I put extra in at the end of last month and we've got a big medical expense. So instead of just putting money in the medical and then taking the medical out, I'm just leaving it as is. And then savings, we're planning on 150, and that just is 150. And then nothing is going to be added to emergency fund. And then retirement, I know this is all within the same bank savings and it's confusing for you guys probably, but I'm adding 200. I shouldn't have put that in parentheses actually. The reason why I put it in parentheses is because I don't add it to our beginning balances, and I don't really subtract it. It's kind of null, but I do add it for the budgeted because that's actually money coming out. So if you add 200, 150, 165, take away 175, add 100, add 150, and add 200, we should come up with 790. And now I feel like, because I just confused myself, I should check those numbers. So 200 plus 150 plus 165 plus, well, 100 plus 150 plus 200, then subtract 175 equals 640. Nope. Because we did something wrong here. Sorry. 150 plus 150 plus 150 plus, no, plus, oh man, let me just start over, guys. Sorry, 200 plus 150 plus 160, that's it, 65, plus 100 plus 150 plus 200 minus 175. 790. It's very dark, but I hope you can see that. So anyway, that is how I am planning this month. So anyway, thanks again for coming along. I apologize that it was such a long video, and I look forward to checking back in with you at the end of the month to see how I did. Let me know how you guys are doing on your budgets. I would love to see your spreads and your sinking funds and how savings is going for you. All right, take care. Bye.